But first, want to bring you a segment we have here in the MK program called Real Talk, where we talk about really whatever we want. It's really it's just exactly like the rest of the show, frankly. um, and this is one I've been dying to bring to you. So this summer, I decided that I was going to go all out for two important and special events happening in my family. My mom turned 80 on July 11th, Linda, and Doug's mom turned 85 just this past week. And so those are big birthdays. We love our moms. Neither one of us has our dads in the picture anymore. They both passed. And just really wanted to celebrate these milestone birthdays. And so we're down at the beach for the summer, as you know, down in New Jersey. We have a cute little backyard here, unlike our New York City apartment, right, which has nothing. And so kind of decided to go all out. And we put lanterns up, hanging over the pool. I have white lights on the backyard. And I have to tell you, it was totally magical. Almost all of my family came in for the first time in years. My mom, my brother, my sister, and I were together. And we never are. My brother moved to Atlanta 20 plus years ago. And it's just tough. Both of his boys came up too, which is just great. My sister was there. My mom came, and my mom was beside herself. She loves being the belle of the ball. She just loves attention. I don't know where I get it. And we decided to do a 1940s themed costume party because she was born in 1941. So everybody had to wear 1940s type stuff. We went into the 50s a little too because it's hard to find that many costumes from the 1940s. I was in sort of one of these old classic dresses with a wig that had the pink curls on the top. I think they're called, I don't know, barrel curls right at the top. My mom was in sort of a 1950s dress. My sister wore the outfit from Beauty School Dropout from Grease. You remember that? My brother was in an old time. It looked like a Yankees uniform, although it said B on it. And I was like, is that Bronx Bombers? Is that Boston plus Yankees? Isn't that a sin? I don't know. Anywho, everyone looked amazing. And I have to tell you, we put up all these Casablanca posters and framed little pictures of what was happening in 1941. You know, those old things like how much a loaf of bread costs and what the number one movie was, all that stuff. It was just so festive. And my mom was so happy. We hired a little 1940s swing band, just a few guys. It wasn't a huge thing, but they added so much to it. They were wonderful. And we danced the night away. And it wasn't huge. We didn't have that many people. It was my immediate family and, as I said, some of the kids and a couple of our neighbors. I have to tell you, I don't know how we could have done anything better. Just being together, having music, having a couple of drinks. The bartender made a drink called the Linda Rita, which my mom loved, another one called the 1941. And I will never forget that night as long as I live, and neither will my mom. So just getting together with family, right? It's like we always talk about how do you deal with the haters? How do you deal with your detractors, whatever it is? And we've talked about how the things that matter in life are within 20 feet of you, maybe 100 feet of you. And meaning the people, it's your family, it's your friends, it's the people who you choose to spend this life with. And I felt that acutely that night. And then again with Doug's mom, we decided to add again, because the costumes were so fun, to the production by adding costumes. And so for her, we did a Victorian tea, which was something I had done with my girlfriends years ago. And we decided to do it again with, the little cucumber sandwiches and little cakes. And we all dressed up. It's sort of turn of the century Victorian era, 1900 era. The women had the corsets and the dresses and those big pillows on the top of your bottom to make you look like Kim Kardashian in the back. She was ahead of her time, or they were ahead of theirs. And the guys all had like the suits with the vests and velvet suits and the big top hats. Looked amazing. We had a little string trio play. So look, you could recreate this in your own life. The reason I'm telling you about it is because I think dressing up and doing a theme really adds something to a party, but it's about just being with friends and family and the joy that you feel and seeing people look different and I don't know, the formality of it. I just think took it next level. So just remember that and involve your kids in it too. Because if you get them going on things like this early, then they remember the importance of family get-togethers, celebrating the big moments, reminding yourself of who and what matters in your life and who and what does not, right? And here's the capper to the whole thing. My mom, who you may or may not know from my NBC show, because she came on occasionally. Everybody loved her. She's just hysterical. My mother is just a piece of work. She texts me after it's all done. I'll read you the text. Not to be a maudlin, but if I were to bite the dust this week, she writes, I would be on the light path to anywhere, meeting Dad, to tell him how great our kids are and how wonderful I was as a mother. True to form, Linda's got a great perspective on life, on herself. Her sense of humor is what's gotten her through a lot of challenges over her 80 years. And frankly, it's gotten me through too. She's passed that along. And I don't know. I just been dying to share it with you guys. And maybe we'll put this out as a video clip and I'll throw in some pictures so you guys can, see some of the evidence for yourselves. If you want that, go to youtube.com/Megyn Kelly. All right. Now back to Ben in 1 second.